4, 3.
What is up, everybody? FightHype Live back in effect here ringside at the Resorts World in Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the return of the takeover. Teofimo Lopez making his entrance. You could probably hear in the background a little bit the music, the Biggie Smalls playing. So, as always, great to be joined by everybody here at ringside. Let's see what we see from Lopez this week. You know, Lopez apparently in the dressing room just about less than an hour ago said he only had to train 2 weeks for this fight. He's coming off a loss, coming off 9 months of inactivity, a new weight class where he didn't look bulked up or bigger. He actually looks thinner than we've ever seen him at yesterday's weigh-in and throughout fight week. So let's see what we get from Teofimo Lopez. The top-ranked matchmakers, some of the best in the business, Bruce Trampler, Brad Goodman, they made Campa to order for him tonight. A come-forward Mexican fighter who has been knocked out before against a guy who had a record of 11 wins, 8 losses. Campa is in shape. He does throw combinations, but he's there to be hit. He's there tonight to walk into something against the much more athletic and dynamic and explosive Teofimo Lopez. Here comes Lopez to the ring now. And the song you hear playing is 5-1 from The Doors, which was famously sampled by Jay-Z for The Takeover. But that original song you hear is 5-1 from The Doors. 5-1, 1-5, no one here gets out alive. Lopez, beautiful brown robe. Campa, though, already unrobed, already shirtless in the corner, warming up, looking ready to fight is Pedro Campa from Sinaloa, Mexico. But now in the ring is the former lightweight king, Teofimo Lopez, in his first fight since losing those titles to George Kambosos. One thing I love about Lopez is his power off the pivots. He's a guy who can make an athletic pivot move, turn, and then throw an uppercut off that or a right hand off of it and knock the guy out with one shot. We saw him do that with Diego Magdaleno, William Silva. You know, he has a lot of power off the pivot.
Why Bud Light, the official beer of celebrations? Why Boost Global Money is power?
Yeah, Lopez here, 140, not fighting a long, tall 140 pounder, but Campa is a legit 140. But I'm interested with Lopez at 140. Maybe not this fight because length isn't going to be an issue, but you know he is the shorter guy at only 5'8", not the longest arms, and they got 140 whether he fights Haney if he moves up, whether he fights Garcia, whether he fights Josh Taylor, whether he fights even Zepeda or Prograis, he's going to be the shorter guy with the shorter arms. And there's an adjustment that's going to come there. We saw against Nakatani, guy with long arms, rangy, gave him some issues. He beats Lomachenko, but Lomachenko was a shorter guy, shorter arms, who everything for Lomachenko comes coming forward or side to side. Lomachenko's not the type to take a step back, fight off the back foot. So he had a shorter guy with smaller, shorter arms coming up from featherweight who looked to put the pressure on him. What's he do at 140 against guys like Taylor or Haney if he moves up who are going to look to move around the ring and use their length on the outside more? How will he do against, although Taylor kind of doesn't use his length even though he's tall. Haney does.
23.
We saw that against Shaq Catterwall. How many people in the building? Apparently, it's a sellout. That's what it said out front. We do know take a comp to reality, but I've covered Miguel Bertel for Jeremiah Nakatia here. My man Ron here covered Janibek here. So I've covered a few fights here, and it was always pretty dead. It's not dead tonight. It's just definitely the most packed I've seen the Resorts World in their few fights they've had.
38.8 pounds.
Yeah, just 138.8 for Teo. Didn't weigh into the full 140, not even 139. He looked skinny by his standards.
12 of those victories.
And skinny for Teofimo is still ripped and buff for 99% of guys, but for him, he looked a little smaller coming into tonight. What's up? What's up, brother? Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we probably get more people tuning in. People who can't catch the fight on ESPN or at work. People who don't have ESPN, we'll get more people coming in. But it is a sellout tonight. Sending instructions. All right. Lopez, a generational talent, has gone through hell and back the last 9 months, had the whole world come against him after talking big and losing to Cambosa's personal problems, but he is a generational talent. Let's see if we see that talent at its best tonight. Round one, and Lopez started with a double jab, starts with another jab. It's touching to start. Double jab from Lopez. Nice jab in the body on that second jab. Lopez's father said they want to box early tonight and let the knockout come. But good right hand by Lopez off the jab. Lopez starting often with the jab. Good jab to the body by Lopez. Another good jab by Lopez. Lopez staying in the center of the ring, taking little steps to his left, kind of fighting out of that shoulder roll. Left hand down at his hip and using the up jab. Lopez, Campa shooting a right hand to the body, and Lopez came back with his own right to the body. 1-2 by Lopez. Quick hands. You hear the crowd booing after the quick hands. Ooh, Lopez caught with a left uppercut as he shot a jab right hand, and then he came with an uppercut, but Campa shot his uppercut at the same time. Now a big right hand left hook off the mark for Lopez. Campa comes right back. Slower hands by Campa. Lopez with a couple of big swings there. The crowd chanting TOT. Campa withering, letting a good right hand go over the top, and Lopez got his hand up to block it. Campa coming forward now. A little bit of rhythm like you've seen from Jose Luis Castillo. Oh, good right hand by Campa. Campa shot a left hook. Lopez got the glove up to block it, but his left hand was too low to block the right hand after that. Campa with a little bit of that rhythm you see from fighters from Sinaloa like Jose Luis Castillo. That rhythm coming forward. Chance in Mexico. That was a good right hand by Campa to get him in this fight. Right hand to the body by Campa. You can see ringside, he's got some heavy hands on his punches. Not a knockout puncher, but far from pillow fisted is Campa. Good right hand by Lopez. Shot a jab to the body and brought a lightning quick right hand after it. Campa taking the punch well, though, from the former lightweight. Campa staying on top of Lopez. Lopez getting cornered here. Good jab by Lopez. His shoulder rolls out of it's coming back. Nice hook to the body by Lopez. Beautiful fighting off the ropes with that left hook to the body by Teofimo. Campa trying to get to the body, and Teo ties him up on the ropes. Definitely the quick disadvantage for Lopez, as expected. 10 seconds. Lopez got the little left hook over the body. Nice jab by Lopez. Misses the right hand, misses another right hand, but lands a big left hook to finish a good first round for Teofimo Lopez. That speed, quickness, and athleticism on display. Campa able to take the lightweight punches like it's a lightweight coming up. Took the punches well, but Lopez so quick. Got a nice right hand set up off the jab to the body. Used his jab well that round. Got caught with a right hand by Campa. But a good first round for Lopez, 10-9. Saeed Mahmoud, who won, well, it's 1-zip right now. 10-9 Teofimo. Campa coming forward that first round. Teo, superior quickness. Using his jab better out. Jab them, set up a few right hands here and there. Right. We are now on to round two. Lopez starting again with that jab. Steps over to his left, center ring. Lopez comfortable with that left hand at his waist, jabbing beautifully with the up jab from the hip is Lopez. Lopez, though, dangerously leaves his hands down. He trusts his reflexes and his agility. Lopez just now missing with a combination of punches. Good up jab again by Lopez. Jab to the body. Again, from the hip for Lopez. Campa closing the distance, gets a good right hand in the body, but Lopez clinches and then throws a little right hand on the inside. Misses with a left hook after. Gets his distance back. Campa trying to stay consistent with his pressure. Gets underneath the jab of Lopez. Lopez using his shoulder to push him back out of range. Get a little distance. Campa staying on top of Lopez. Shoots a right hand to the body. Good left hook by Campa with Lopez on the ropes, but Lopez with fast hands fighting off the ropes. Just missed with a home run right hand. Campa getting Lopez pinned on the ropes again, but Lopez uses his head movement, upper body movement to slip, and comes with a big right hand over the top. Another right hand by Lopez. Lopez standing his ground. Then two big right hands did Lopez. Sweeping right hands, but the 140-pounder taking the power good early. Lopez shoving off a little bit when he needs a little space in the center of the ring. And then good distance being established off his up jab. Campa landing a good right hand. Campa swinging with the right hand again. Lopez dipping down, getting away from it. Gets it to the clinch. What do you see? What happened? All right, action going on ringside. Campa getting Lopez in the corner. Lopez, his back is touching the ropes this fight more than we're used to. Campa is able to walk through his power better than the 35-pounders have been able to. Lopez boxing well, though, but back is touching the ropes a lot here in the second round. Good right hand by Lopez off of the ropes, but Campa taking it well. Short left hook by Teofimo off the ropes. Beautiful stuff. Teo starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here. And Teo, now Campa is taking these right hands, but at times Teo's switching up the velocity on him. He's not committing to every single right hand he's throwing. He is touching Campa sometimes, and that's why Campa's taking the right hand. Good body shots by Teo, but at the same time, you can tell the 140-pounder is able to take this power better than 35. 20-18 Teo after two. Again, Teo, quicker hands, fighting good off the ropes, but maybe finding himself on the ropes more than he really wants to be, but fighting very well off the ropes. Beautiful jab off the hip to establish distance, keep his distance, and then every now and then in the center of the ring, good stabby stuff, pushing off with the shoulder, pushing off a little bit, just keep that little distance, back on the jab from the hip, and letting this guy walk into things as he fights off the ropes. Merge 15 says Teo getting too much for my liking. I hear you. Yeah, I get that's what I mean by maybe his back's on the ropes a little more than he really would want it to be. But he is fighting well off the ropes. And I saw towards the end of that round, the way Campa opened up with his combination, he wasn't placing them as much. And when a guy is just throwing and not placing as much, that means you're getting the better of him. And the more you're getting the better of him, the more he's going to do that. All right, Lopez again, starting with that jab to the body from the hip. Lopez not shooting the jab from a high guard tonight. We're not really using a high guard much at all. Fighting with his left hand at his waist, but he has good reflexes doing that. Been touched a little bit in this fight too, but Teo counter punching with his quicker hands on Campa. But Campa not a punching bag tonight. Getting out of the way of some of Teo's work as well. Campa gets Lopez to the ropes, goes to the body. Teo dipping around, using upper body movement, comes off the ropes and pushes Campa off. Good hook to the body by Lopez. Up jab from Lopez all night. Lopez back against the ropes. There's a leaping left hook off the ropes. Oh, there's that power off the pivots that I talked about before the fight. Lopez pivoting around to his left, to his right, and punching off those pivots with power shots and landing them. Beautiful stuff. 1-2 hurts Campa. Campa hurt off the 1-2 by Lopez. Lopez finding a good rhythm here. Looking confident and comfortable now in the third. Lopez trusting his defense, trusting his shoulder roll in the center of the ring. Beautiful uppercut by Lopez, just missed, and a left hook too, missed after it. Better defense than Campa than was advertised. Campa with Lopez on the ropes. Good right hand of the body by Campa. Ooh, another 2 hooks by Campa. Lopez slipping and sliding along the ropes. But some of those body shots get in, but hard right hand by Lopez off the ropes. Good up jab by Lopez too, with his back around the ropes. Lopez getting rough with those switches. Lopez still in that corner on the ropes a lot. Campa taking off the combinations, but Lopez using the shoulder roll on the ropes, avoiding most of what's coming. Good up jab again by Lopez. Campa letting his hands go, gets a little bit of a right hand as Lopez pulled out off the ropes. Not full extension on it, but he landed it there. Good right hand by Lopez off a double jab. Nice double jab, set that right hand up for Lopez, but Campa took away. Lopez stepping over, left hook blocked by Campa. Campa staying on top of Lopez. Good right hand by Lopez. Walk Campa into it. Campa says that wasn't nothing, but Lopez follows it up with combination of his other right hand. Beautiful up jab from the hip by Lopez again. Good body shot by Lopez. 3 punches back from Campa, but he slips. But Lopez now shakes his ass in the corner. Lopez shakes his ass in the corner after making Campa missing shots. And that was a good round for Teofimo Lopez. More dominant than rounds 1 and 2 or 3. Zip Lopez, good fighting off the ropes. Good shoulder roll on the ropes. Taking some body shots. Maybe getting touched a little bit, but rolling with it so much that it didn't significant. Very, very good stuff by Teofimo. Not some flashes of that special power off the pivots, counter punching, quickness. Seeing some flashes of that tonight, although the power doesn't look the same at 40, and it's looking 35. Dobbs Fight Media said Campa ain't going away, Sean. No, he's game as can be. He hasn't taken a step back, but Lopez doesn't fatigue. You know, Campa. I don't know. I don't see Campa turning this fight around unless Lopez starts to slow down. And he's starting to look pretty relaxed in there, and you're less likely to fatigue when you're comfortable. So yeah, I agree. Campa's not going to stop, but I still think Lopez could get him out of there. He keeps walking in the shots. He did hurt Campa with the right hand in the third. Now we're here in the fourth. Good jab to the body by Teofimo. And then a hook to the body and a right hand off the hook to the body for Teofimo. Able to punch with his feet not set. Good right hand by Campa, but he ate a huge left hook that hurt him. He ate a huge left hook to land that right hand. That hurt him. He's still going forward through it. Lopez not jumping on him, but I think he buzzed Campa. Those are the kind of shots that if Campa continues to run into, he can get stopped. Good jab to the body by Lopez. Lopez in a good rhythm now, stepping over to his side. Not too much excess movement. Beautiful right uppercut by Teofimo off the shoulder roll counter, like you saw Jamal Charlo do to J-Rock 6 years ago. That was a beautiful highlight reel. Counter right uppercut by Teofimo Lopez. Good chin by Campa there. Campa eating the up jab. Very stiff right now. Lopez landing that up jab very hard and stiff this round. And looking for the counter power shot as Campa comes in, and it looks like he's going to get it, folks. Where I'm sitting. Knobs, I know you said Campa ain't going nowhere, but I think he's going somewhere at this rate. Good right hand by Campa, but Lopez took that one well. Good right hand by Campa. Lopez slipping the follow-up. Good body shot by Lopez, but he eats a couple of left hands for landing that hard hook to the body. Lopez slipping the right hand. Nice. Along the ropes. Lopez does the Joe Frazier cross-arm defense for a second. Does it again. Oh, beautiful counter right hand by Lopez. And Campa bangs his chin to say, hit it again. Tough Mexican fighter is Pedro Campa from Sinaloa. But getting outgunned in skills, counter punching, and athleticism and quickness from the ultra talented Teofimo Lopez. Nice up jab again by Tio. Landed it at will these last couple rounds. Now, again, Campa, relentless. Tio almost walking him into a home run uppercut. You get the sense that at any moment, Campa can walk into something just devastating. Lopez with a right hand follows it up with a left uppercut after that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful hand speed combinations by Tio in the center of the ring. Campa, tough as nails, taking it hard right uppercut. Campa eating Teofimo's Sunday punches right now. And the swelling around Campa's eyes is beginning to start. 4-0 for Teofimo Lopez, looking impressive with round 4. Looking impressive. What round? Gustavo, it is 40-36. Teofimo, first 2 rounds, he's won all 4, clearly. But rounds 3 and 4 more dominant than 1 and 2. Began to find his rhythm. Campa making him maybe a little uncomfortable in the first 2, forcing him along the ropes, but Tio began increasingly fighting off the ropes beautifully, landing that up jab off the hip at will, and beginning to walk him into some highlight reel counter punching. So 40-36 Tio. This man said, I still can't believe he said Ghostface made the Cuban links when it was Chef. Wasn't spitting word up piece to incarcerate the Scarface. You're right. No, you're not. Let's get that politics. Ditto. We trade places. We lifted in the staircases. Word up. Peace incarcerate the Scarfaces. So, yes. But now back to round 5. Round 5. And at this point, maybe Lopez just continues to do this for another 6, but what you want to see is him lock Campa into some highlight reel stuff at some point. He already has, and Campa's taken it at 140. Using that up jab, touching the gloves of Campa, has his hands up. He shoots a quick combination behind it, Campa keeping his hands up. You see the wear and tear on Campa that he may be getting broken down a little bit. Facial tissue showing the wear and tear. Big right hand knocks the sweat off of Campa's head. Tio waited on his jab. He threw it out there and bang, countered over the top of his straight right hand. Tio doing a good job of jabbing at range and not falling asleep while waiting on that counter, while waiting to walk Campa into something. He's still working in between those moments. Good left hook to the body by Teofimo. Lead left hook. Up jab lands. 1-2 lands for Tio. Beautiful. Tio catching, everything coming back. Good defensive sequences from Tio. Tio swimming without getting wet. Stayed in range, slip, got in a little right uppercut to the body. Campa working with Tio on the ropes, but Tio not letting anything get by. Slips the right hand, rolls the right hand. Lopez. No one's to take those backs off the ropes, put his shoulder in the other guy's chest, walk him off, get back in the center of the ring. Beautiful up jab by Lopez in the center of the ring. Lopez trying to land that counter left hook. Check hook coming in, works his lead hand a couple times. Beautiful double jabs to the body and to the head. Campa with Lopez on the ropes, tees off. Oh, but Lopez takes a chance, takes a gamble, opens up off the ropes and lands a hard right hand left hook. Campa was just off with his shots, but Lopez quicker, better reflexes, got that exchange. Beautiful left hook to the body. Campa tries to counter the head. Big left hook from Teofimo with 10 seconds left. Man, Campa showing a chin. Right hand over the top on Campa, too. Teo swinging for the fences. Ooh, what a left hook Campa took. Man, Campa may have been stopped by a guy who was just 11-8, but apparently that 11-8 guy punched because he's holding up just a monster uppercut, hold up to a monster left hook there in the last 10 seconds. 5-zip Teofimo. Very easy fight. Let's see what you guys say. When he was focused, he's really good, but Hype got himself centered out. The roof's not letting him think right. His dad not helping. Well, we all know that's the verdict for most people, but tonight he's fighting a good fight. Bouncing back well. It's not, an A+ may have been if you already got him out of there, but Lopez is boxing good tonight. How this translates against the elite in this division, we'll see, but he is boxing well tonight, showing really good quickness, athleticism, good counter punching, nice up jab, some highlight reel counters. This is the style Teo's best against, is guys that come to him. He's a natural counter puncher. Nice up jab again by Teofimo. And good defense by Teo tonight. He's been touched a little bit at times, but he's had some highlight reel defensive moments as well. Slipping 4 or 5 shots at a time. His upper body with a beautiful straight right hand, left hook. Oh, and then Teo just slipping 4 or 5 shots after. Campa ate as good a right hand, left hook as he could have. He's still standing. So the question marks about the power for Teofimo at 140 will be there. Teo back against the ropes, but really has hardly been touched these last few rounds. Again, beautiful quick jab to the body, and he slips the jab coming back. So quick with that upper body movement there that from Teofimo. Another jab lands for Teo. Jab to the body lands, keeping it in the center of the ring. Another jab. Campa shoots a jab up top and a straight right to the body. And Lopez comes underneath with 2 body shots. Good right hand to the body by Campa. Lopez in the corner. He clinches Campa. Left breaks him. Lopez back on his feet, on his toes. Circling right. Right to left, left to right. Tries to check Campa there with a hook off the ropes. Right hand lands for Lopez after missing with the check hook. Two good body shots from Lopez. And then the up jab gets it back in the center of the ring. There's 2 body shots. Came off the ropes. Straight right to the body for Campa. But Lopez, quicker hands, just shifts off to the side, hits him just straight right, pivots off, lands a jab. Lopez on the corner, slips 4 or 5 shots, and then just slips in a beautiful left uppercut off those misses. Mouthpiece comes out for Lopez. Tony weeps, puts it back in his mouth. Lopez, putting on a bit of a clinic here now. Is putting on a clinic now. Now, so far, this isn't enough to make anyone fearful of him at 140. But as I say, this Campa, let's go 6, 7 punches on the ropes and Lopez slipping all of them. You can really see the slow hands of Campa coming out. Big left hook lands after Campa misses wide. Campa bleeding from his nose, swelling around both eyes. Up jab lands again for Lopez. That's it. 6-zip Lopez, 60-54. What's up, brother? Cat, get a bum out of here. Fight would be over. If he were fighting Tank Davis, this fight would be over. Teo needs to get a stoppage in order to... Yeah, we do want to see a stoppage for Teo here. And even if he gets it at this point, other 140-pounders will say, man, it took him about 100 clean shots to get him out of there. He ain't that knockout puncher at 140 that he was at 135. And, being the shorter guy when you try to be the counter puncher and stay on the back foot, it works when a guy like Lomachenko is shorter than you and constantly putting the pressure on, and you can shoot off your counters. But I don't know how Lopez is going to do when he fights tall and rangy guys, and he's the one who has to take a step forward to cut distance and not just let the guy come to him. I'm interested to see how he deals with that at 140. You saw at times Kambosos' movement gave him problems. Lopez has good feet on the back foot, doesn't have the most educated feet on the front foot, cutting the ring. Oh, beautiful right hand left hook, down goes Campa. What a two-piece from Lopez. The jab set it up, and then came the sweeping right hand left hook. Campa up at 6 or 7. Badly hurt. He's taken about 100 clean shots. We're here in the 7th, and this could be the end. Beautiful right-left combination by Teo on that knockdown. Beautiful up jab by Lopez. Lopez shoots a right uppercut, left hook. Body shot by Lopez, just off with the right hand. Oh, off the jab is a sweeping right hand around the guard of Campa. 2 body shots by Lopez, and he slips the left hook clean, coming back with hands at his waist. Lopez with his hands at his waist, styling and profiling. Lopez switches southpaw. Tries to knock out Campa southpaw now. Switches back orthodox again. Lopez hands very low. Feeling extremely comfortable. Campa still coming forward despite getting dropped hard this round. That was an accumulation. He took about 100 of those to go down. Left uppercut. Quick left uppercut. Oh, really an uppercut jab there from Lopez. Knocked the sweat off. It's really an upper jab. Beautiful head movement by Lopez. Slip, hands at his side. Doing the Roy Jones. Stomping his feet around. He is from Florida, like Roy. Oh, Lopez styling on defense and then jumps with a beautiful left hook. The kind of stuff you got to see on tape. Hard to explain. Lopez hands at his side, slip, and then he jumps in with a left hook. Just as I was saying, he's looking like Roy. Jumps in with a left uppercut, right uppercut. Then shoots the right hand over the top. Jab, right hand, left hook, right hand, sweeping right hand, left hook, right hand again, right hand. And that's it. Tony Weeks steps in. It's a 7th round stoppage for Teofimo Lopez in round 7. Watch the highlights if you aren't watching at home. If you're at work, check it out when you get home. Round 7, spectacular stuff from Teofimo Lopez, who just did the backflip. Power wasn't the same at 140. It took a lot more shots to get his guy out of there, but it was a spectacular knockout. And really the last couple rounds, a spectacular showing of reflexes and quickness and highlight real counter punches. Yes, it came against a guy constantly coming forward who was there, but only a few guys can do some of the unique things Teofimo Lopez did in the ring tonight. He is back, and the 140-pound division is more exciting for him in it. Time to get some interviews, guys. Keep it locked in on FightHype. We will be live for the post-fight press conference, probably about 20 to 30 minutes from now. Thanks, guys.
It's hard to make it exact.
I should have. I don't know what's happening. I was just like,
but he'll have the big advantage. If you make it 10 million, okay, you win and you pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Chavez when he fought Canelo, $1 million.
That's a good question.
But we make a year. But I'm talking about like 10 million one night. Just to grab the travel.
I don't even know Spanish. That's your phone? I guess that's all. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. It's been in there since the workout on Wednesday. So like when you put it back, I left the house and now I forget.
Usually it is.
So, right here.
If you think about it.
Are they going to do this live or what?
Right here? Q. Sorry, son.
That's why I stayed there like succeeded.
Yeah, that's cool. No, because this, I gotta replace this. So, you're probably. Yeah. You know, they'd be moving though. You don't want to have to.
That's true.
How we looking, brother? Okay, cool.
See how it wasn't like a quick answer back to me? I was kind of like...
Okay, cool. I did get the Vargas's, but it was on my camera, so I could actually get audio, so I'll have to send that once this is done. I don't think anybody got this. No.
I was like, I don't even have an idea.
No, I got them before, obviously, but no. No. You got that quick WhatsApp I sent you, though, right? Teo. Yeah. Okay. Not just him coming out the ring, but his quick little. He came ringside and talked to us for a minute. Okay, cool. Just making sure you got it.
But now I think Tyson has like...
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Cool. All right. Cool. I might hit up Cecilia tomorrow and be like, that's awesome. Give it a shot. Oh, that's right. Jane does. Well, scratch that idea. Maybe I should just compliment her, feed her ego.
You could make your logo okay. You could decide where you want to put it.
All right, brother, let's do it.
Especially if you have Floyd. Most people don't have Floyd, so when I ask them, I'm like, and I have an iPhone now, but I need a second phone. It's an iPhone. The camera's great. I don't like it. It's hard to understand.
hopefully, you know, this ends and then this herd goes over there to get him. And then... Oh yeah, he's great, man. I love his takes. He's still, you know, the best. Him and Drake. I heard it. I heard about him in COVID. He didn't get vaccinated. Yeah, I mean,
Well, still?
I don't know, but maybe some like customers wait a different job trying to get a vaccine. They want to get it, they want to part of the he splits out about
a year ago, in the middle of the
I mean, Cassandra was on the Ali doc. Maybe she could get them to come out. I said, you know, you're on the Ali PBS doc.
We waited up like a street almost
What was the question?
We could have just like we should have waited if we would have done that.
It was probably some kiss ass question from the Philippines team.
I don't even remember what
Manny? No, I doubt it. Right.
But like the cut happened.
Someone should have just blurted out Mayweather. That's the question. Just Mayweather. Yeah. Mayweather. That's all you need. And then it would Manny Pacquiao responds to Floyd Mayweather call out challenge.
By saying his name.
Right. That's it. Hey. He called Floyd out by his name.
That's crazy.
Now it's Crawford Spence.
Hey, he looks like he wants to speak. Is it sometimes that's something you want to do?
Yeah, I think we'll
I can tell you it's getting irritating. Just give me like
I went to the opposite side. What's up, Key?
What's up with y'all?
Hey, what'd you think of Tio, man?
Man, Teofimo, man, he did a spectacular job, man. I told y'all, T, I feel like he's still getting back to his regular self, but hey, he got the stoppage, and I feel like he did what he had to do.
Was the power a little different at 140 as opposed to 135 for Lopez?
It looked like he carried that power up until obviously since he got the stoppage, dropped him, and he did what he had to do. I feel like, you know, he was right. You know, he knew it was time for him to go up in weight, and you know, he put in that work, honestly.
What do you think about your Olympian brothers, you know?
Man, we all put in that work. We all got the dub, we all got the win and everything like that. So I feel I'm proud of everybody. Everybody's doing their thing.
And I was trying to ask, what about Xander? What do you thought about
Man, Xander did a hell of a job, man. Xander is the next up-and-coming top-ranked prospect. He's like 12 years old, knocking grown men out. Xander is something serious. Y'all better stop playing with Xander.
Is that the next Cotto, the next Trinidad?
Yeah, man, obviously, like you see it, you know, he has a whole country behind him, and he's putting in on these performances time and time again. Yep. And he even getting into his real man strength yet. Yep. This is going to be scary when he get up there, honestly. Yep, for sure.
Because, Bruce, you know in New York how much they want a great Puerto Rican fight.
Yes. And they support. They come out. Like, they a Puerto Rican fighter, they don't care who, they going to come out.
Yeah, him and Edgar always pack out that Hulu Theater shoot. Yeah. My boy Shushu always pack out the Hulu Theater, but they love the Puerto Rican fans in New York, man. It's something different out there.
Yeah. Now they go hard for him. They definitely gonna go hard for Xander.
Also, man, Troy Isley, man, another crazy top-ranked prospect. Troy Isley, it's hard for him to find him opponents. Yeah, all his opponents be scared to throw back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, look at him, looks like Evander Holyfield.
Hey, yo, listen, Troy, if I was in the ring with Floyd, I'd be a little scared too. I don't know.
See his muscles though?
How would you fight somebody like Floyd, man?
I'm not like Troy. I'm not fighting nobody like Troy.
No, how would you fight somebody like Floyd?
Like Floyd. He said like Floyd.
Or Troy. Either one, bro.
Man, listen.
I ain't fighting nobody
Hey, what do you think about Clarissa Shields against
Clarissa Shields, the best woman in the world.
Hands down.
Can't nobody beat her. She's the best woman in history.
That's it.
I'm going for Clarissa all the way. The girl, Savannah beat Clarissa when she was 16 years old. Who cares?
Savannah can't. She riding no. Listen, man.
It's going to be a good fight, though. But I got Clarissa all the way.
What do you think of
Savannah doing her thing in her career, Clarissa doing her thing in her career, and it's something that everybody gotta come to see because that's a great fight.
That's a fact.
What do you think of Savannah kind of doing that like Fury style? She's training with the Furies, hands down, loose, and
man, they already pros. They already who they are as a fighter. Ain't too much switching around. Savannah gonna go out there and look like Savannah, just like Clarissa gonna go out there and look like Clarissa. If you try to go out there and do something differently, once the deep waters hit, they're gonna go right back to what they've been used to doing.
Yeah.
Is it hard to get away with like that hands down loose style when you're fighting someone with faster hands, like she is against Shields?
You're more so in trouble. I feel like if you do that, especially against Clarissa.
Clarissa
throwing 1,000 punches.
Yeah,
you trying to fight somebody throwing 1,000 punches with your hands down? Good luck.
September 23rd on the Stevenson Contessa undercard. Both of us. So you got Shakur. You got Shakur. I feel like he know how boxing. I feel like any other boxer that's out there in this division that can box better than Shakur, has a better IQ than Shakur. I feel like at this point, in this moment right now, Shakur is in a level on his own in that one division. And I feel like he's going to dominate. For me, you guys can expect a great performance as well. I'm just trying to continue to make changes going. My last two fights
I love both of them, but I was a Mayer fan way before I knew Baumgartner. So Baumgartner, but look, I think Michaela, man, she probably gonna do her thing, man. I've been knowing Michaela since 2016. I've been seeing her work since before the Olympics, all the way up to what she is now. I just honestly feel like she got a lot of experience and she kind of like on a different level. I really feel like if it wasn't Clarissa Shields in this world, it'd be Michaela Myers. You know what I'm saying? And all respect to Alicia though. Alicia is a great fighter. This is gonna be a great fight. And just like the main event, the co-main could be a main event. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to both of them fighters, man, to make it a great fight.
Do you feel like Alicia is the more athletic fighter, though?
Honestly, I feel like he's ready now.
We can say that. She probably is the more athletic fighter, but at the same time, they both throw a lot of punches when they both fight. They both come aggressive. They both bring it to their opponent. So it's really kind of like a give and take type of thing. I feel like when the fight do come on, Alicia is going to be the aggressor, and I feel like Michaela going to be the boxer. But then I feel like in the second half of the fight, Michaela will start stepping to it as she usually does.
And they'll switch. Yeah. They'll kind of switch it up. Yeah. And what do you think, man? Because, how do you think Tio would have done tonight, against Progress, Josh Taylor, or Ryan Garcia, against the elite?
I feel like Tio still building his confidence. building his confidence, but he can get there.
Teofimo, démele ahí. We taking over. Hold on, let's get 10 more seconds of the music. Taking over. Estamos bien, ¿verdad? Hey, Tim. Tell me when to take it off. Ernesto, we're not doing one-on-one. Spanish, yeah. It's Spanish. One in Spanish. Take it off. Teofimo, al final de cuentas te impusiste en una pelea que realmente tenías un rival muy cabrón.
No, yo sé, yo solo quiero decir gracias a Dios. Primero, esta pelea fue por él. Y qué más que yo puedo decir, man. Ahora que yo puedo celebrar ahora, yo voy a tener mi hijo mañana, gracias a Dios, casi 2 meses sin teniendo él. That's really what I'm focused about right now.
Teofimo,
pero esta fue una buena pelea.
Mostraste tu mejor actuación, me parece, al caminar, te ajustaste, cambiaste de guardia y Roca no era fácil.
No, no fue fácil, tú sabes, me siento que él es un peleador duro y si él pelea con otros que la gente está hablando, van a ser una buena pelea y duro.
¿Qué le dice a Ryan?
¿A Ryan? No. ese muchacho solo quiere el nombre arriba y no más. Yo no voy a decir nada si no está el nombre de él en contrato.
Muy bien, gracias.
What was that?
Gracias.
You guys have water, anybody?
Tio.
Tio, congratulations.
Esa es la tuya, que yo cogí allá.
I got one.
Hey, great stoppage. Tell me about the knockdown. Walk me through what happened there.
I just had to calm down, really pick my shots. I started seeing that, even though the pressure's coming and stuff like that, you got to calm the storm. Matter of fact, I am the storm. So it's all about just switching it up. It's been a while, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while. In all honesty, though, I had to remind myself that I'm going to be okay in there. My last fight, I nearly died. You guys don't know that feeling, you know what I'm saying? And to go back to something that almost killed you, it can mess with you. And I was just there in the back before everything. And I was just telling myself, I'm going to be okay. God is in my corner. God is always there. I didn't come this far to just come this far. And that's really the mindset. The magnitude of all this is great and all. However, I can't be Teofimo without God.
Tio, great performance, man.
You finally answer those questions for yourself in the fight itself.
Yeah, you guys don't know what it is. You guys don't know how it feels. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys see it from the outside perspective, but when you're out there, you're taking the shots, and you got somebody that's coming at you. You got to use your lungs again. When you blew up your lungs in the last fight, and that's pressure. That's a lot of pressure. And pressure, it's like it's against all odds at that moment. A lot of people don't really tap into that, and I don't care if they say it's excuses. I didn't know kids with asthma is an excuse. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about just really taking it from this point forward, focusing on what's next for me in December. We're going to be fighting again, December 10th. Maybe Madison Square Garden, maybe at the O2 Arena against Josh Taylor. Who knows?
So is that what you would want next? The winner of Prograis and Zepeda or Josh Taylor? Or would you feel like?
Yeah, I want to shoot for the titles. You know what I'm saying? Having these guys like Barbosa, Ryan Garcia, and all these other guys, it's just getting in my way of becoming a 2-time undisputed world champion. I know I could do it within the next year.
Would you still want the Garcia? It's not the time.
Absolutely. But however, it's like, what does Ryan bring other than the fans? I understand you guys say there's going to be a lot of money and stuff like that, but y'all don't see my mindset. The money's always going to take care of itself, guys. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about that. I know where I'm headed. I'm headed to the castle, man. I'm headed to the castle. Shit,
based on tonight, how would that fight go, though? Based on how you felt tonight, Tio?
I had to get the ring rust out and everything, but I'll beat the shit out of all these boys.
By the way,
what's the difference between Tio at 40?
Was your ringside? Did you talk to him at all, De La Hoya?
Nah, everybody got up and just walked away.
Anybody you want in particularly?
Like I said, Josh Taylor, because he has a WBO, the IBF. I just got ranked. We're going to, it makes me laugh. Jose Ramirez petitions it, and Jack Cartero, they petitioned him to have me out the ranking. And then, they're not even fighting each other first off. And then Ramirez is saying that he's going to go get married because he's too scared to fight Zepeda. So it's like, we're just going to come back, hopefully by next week or so, we'll be in the rankings as a mandatory to fight Josh Taylor.
Did you feel like this guy was able to take the power better than the 35-pounders?
I got to work on a couple things, before I even got in the ring, my legs. Got to work on them a little bit more. I think maybe it is the cut weight still, I'm still working on different things. I got to work on it's been a while. My body took a lot of damage from my last fight. So, that's why I only did 2 weeks of sparring. You know, I understand my body. I'm listening to my body more, and you know, because if not, my body's my temple.
Hey Tio, did you get a chance to talk to Oscar in the back? I saw you.
No, everybody left, man. They all upset. You know, they think that either they upset or they're just happy and they got to move, you know, on to the next. They didn't think I was going to perform this way. That's why.
Tito, you mentioned the power coming.
Which it wasn't even that my greatest performance, really. I slacked around a couple rounds. You know what I'm saying? I was just buying time.
I was going to say you hit him with some really clean shots.
Jones in there, man. Stop that.
I graded B+. But after like 9 months or so, I mean, what can you expect? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about now just focusing on, look, I haven't seen my kid in about 2 months. You know, I had to deal with mental issues on that part with the fact that my son's mother was saying that I lost because I wasn't with her. You know what I'm saying? That's brutal.
Wow.
That's brutal. Well, hey, shit, like Rick Ross and all them say, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. So it's all about just moving forward. I'm not going to bash my son's mother because that is my son's mother. However, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking care of them at the moment. The household that they're living under and everything is under the stuff that I'm doing for them. So, you know, at least for my son, not even for her. It's for my son, and I just can't wait to see him tomorrow.
Did this win do something for you, you know, feeling positive after all this dark stuff going on the last almost year?
Yeah, man, you know what happens is like you give people too much. When you give them an inch, they want a foot. You know, they don't want a mile, they want a foot, and then another foot. And it's all about, you know, I gave someone so much of me, and I lost part of me on that part. Now I'm just coming back, collecting it, and it's tough, man, it's tough. You know, it's really tough, but all things are possible with God. Like I said before, with God, anything is possible. And I'm just focused on that now.
Tio, tell me about resonate with something with Danny Garcia a few weeks ago. You know, he kind of is good for fighters.
Listen, like, even like what Odell said, and I think he got a lot of backlash out of it, you just got to go and do it, man. Ain't no mental issues out there. You just got to go out there and do it. You got to just rely on God. Whoever your God is, rely on that. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's the universe, all those things, rely on that and just eat it up, man. Life is going to be hard regardless, but choose your heart. You know, I noticed with these people in these worlds, it's like, I know I'm over speaking. However, it's like this. I mean, everyone has a 9 to 5, regardless of what we look, but it's what you do after that 9 to 5 that's going to set the difference. You know what I mean? See, like, it's like, that is the difference between people that just deal with their life in every day and people that want to be great. They go and do overtime. There's 24 hours in a day. There shouldn't be no excuse.
What message did you send to the 140 division?
When did you feel comfortable in there?
After like the fourth round, honestly, to be real, even in the first round, I've already felt it. It's just trying to warm up my legs more. I had to warm them up. I had to get them really, working.
Any final message to your rivals, Haney, Garcia?
Those boys ain't my
Taylor?
Rivals. They just clout chasers. They don't want to fight me. I mean, I just look at it that way. You know, they all talk about a big game, but they don't really show up. I mean, a lot of you guys don't even want to watch that rematch that they have because it's boring. What, you're just going to win off jabs? You got to do more than that. You know, and I think I did enough today just to show you guys that I am entertainment.
Thank you, guys.
What
are your thoughts on Haney Kambosos Part 2?
You know what I love is that a lot of you guys are under their payroll, and really it's just amazing. It amuses me. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to go and hustle somewhere else.
Thank you, guys.
But thank you guys.
Thank you, Tio.
Hey, great shit. I loved it. It was good stuff.
Right this way, Tio.
By the way,
Good job,
I
Tio.
told Mike to call you.
Thank you guys. Have a great night.
Thanks, brother. You too.
Sean. Yeah.
Nobody wants to see
This is what fucking drives me crazy.
I didn't ask this. No, I don't think.
Hey, Evan, are those you want to see it?
Maybe he left. Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Why he could do when he's healthy, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna keep on working, you know. Hopefully we fight in December, and it's gonna be an amazing show again like tonight. You know, it was crazy.
You embraced him when he came to the corner at the end of the third. How relieved were you when you started to feel comfortable that he was okay?
Oh yeah. I mean, as a father, I feel happy because you know he hardly got hit in there, and you saw him having fun. You know, I almost lost him in the last fight. You know, he was in ICU for like 5 days because his oxygen levels wouldn't go up. Nobody knows that. You know, so I'm happy that he's good. He's happy. He's strong. He came out of the fight really good. So that's what I told him, you know. I was screaming, entertain, you know, because that's what, you know, I told him since he was a little kid, you know, you got to entertain the crowd. and that's when he started doing this thing, you know. I'm just so glad, you know. You know, I even called the round. I told him, yo, you got him in this round, and he did it. You know,
Was there a moment when you thought maybe you weren't going to come back to boxing?
Say that again?
Was there a moment when you thought maybe you weren't coming back to boxing?
Oh, of course not. Never, ever. You know, I believe in my son 100%. I knew what was wrong with him, you know, in that fight that we had with, I don't even want to name that kid, but, you know, that fight that we had with that person, you know, I knew that it was his sickness that did that to him. That's why he fought all frustrated in that fight. But we're back, you know, at 140. He's comfortable. You know, I see him there for like about a year and a half or 2 years and, you know, get all the belts, you know. Yeah, thank you.
Did you feel like this guy took...
You called it earlier. I interviewed you right before the bout, and you said that you guys were going to come out and look sensational tonight.
I told you the sixth. I told you like in the sixth.
Yeah, you called it in the sixth round, even though it went to the seventh. When he first dropped him, what was going through your mind after the first knockdown?
Well, I seen that we had him, you know, he was just open for all shots, you know. And I just told him in the seventh round, I hit him in the chest, and I said, this is the round, and he did it. He went out there and performed amazingly, man. You know, that guy was no joke. You know, I take off my hat to him because that guy came to win. You know, he was a tough fighter. He would have gave anybody problems. Anybody.
Do you think he was able to take the power for 6 or 7 because it's the first time at 140? A guy like that was able to take it better?
Well, my son was actually not throwing his power as much. You know, he was just outboxing the hell out of him. You know, then when he started hitting him with some good shots, that's when he started opening it up. You know, he started hurting. This guy could take punches, you know. He would have went down with a lot of punches that my son hit him with. You know, he didn't want it to go down, especially that left hook was catching him all night in the right hand. I told him, man, right hand, and that's how he took him out, with the right hand. We could fight Josh Taylor, whoever has the belts. That's what we want. We want the belts, you know. If we have to fight for the bacon belts, we take the bacon belts as well, you know, with anybody. So whoever wins from that fight, too, you know, anybody can get it. As long as it's for a belt, let's do it.
Do you think because of scheduling, you might fight a Barboza in between in December before getting to a title fight, or do you think you can get a title fight?
I don't really know.
Yeah.
I just need the belts, like I said, you know, and we'll sit down and we'll figure it out. You know, I told my son, you know, when you know, let's take off for like 2-3 weeks and then go back into the gym.
I know you want the belts, but you know, De La Hoya was here ringside. What about a fight with Ryan based on what you saw?
Well, after this performance, man, of course, yeah, that'll be a great fight and it'll be for a lot of money. You know, why not? You know, let's do it.
Would he fight Ryan the same way, or you think we see him on the front foot instead of boxing?
Listen, he's just getting started at 140. You know, he was comfortable in there. He had fun. You know, this guy just comes to fight. You know, and so that's why he had that style. You know, Ryan is more like a boxer as well. So you know, it'll be a match. You know, they'll match up good. You know, both
high speed chess. Yeah.
Yes. All right. All right, guys. Good night. Thank you.
Where did you jump end? Where did you jump?
I don't even know.
All right. All right, guys, I think that about does it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in to FightHype Live. We will be back throughout the month. I'll be live this time next Saturday for Joshua Usyk. Well, actually, earlier in the day because it's overseas. So, but thanks everyone for tuning in from the Resorts World. It's a pretty damn good performance by Teofimo Lopez. Give you guys my thoughts when I get back to the crib. Thanks, everybody.